Baja fishing tale.
Our Baja trip started with Alaska Airlines. Who else in San Francisco? You know, Alaska Airlines has through-plane service every day from San Francisco to Los Cabos. And for all you other fishing enthusiasts out there, Alaska Airlines also flies to Los Cabos from all over the West Coast: LA, San Diego, Portland, and Seattle. But no matter where you fly from, you'll always get more legroom, good food, and the warm, friendly service that people have come to expect from Alaska Airlines. I flew them for many years when I lived in Alaska, and today they are the standard that I measure every other airline by. We're here, Baja, the East Cape, Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. Now this is our home. You don't need to go to Cabo for style or comfort. Now let's go fishing. It's early in the season, it's March. We're going after marlin. Now the first thing, very important, is to get bait, live bait. You must do that. This is mullet, not cheap, about $1.50 per bait. Get about 15, maybe 20. Okay, what we're gonna do now is, we're rigging up to troll for these striped marlin out here on the Baja. Great jumpers. There's what we're gonna be trolling. Green and gold are the colors on this one. This feather. It's got a hook right up in the top part. Then it has what we call the trailer hook. And that's a good one right here, the edge of that, in case the marlin are hitting sharp. The leader here, not 100, not 200, but 300 pounds for these fighting striped marlin. Gonna let out the line. When he knows he's got enough, back about 40 yards. Tightens it up, puts it in its holder. We're ready to go. The cruisers come with good tackle to fight the marlin. Striped, blue, and black marlin up to 1,000 pounds. They're shellfish too. Now if you have your own saltwater tackle, bring it. And also bring plenty of terminal tackle, weights, hooks, lures. Big Rapalas are good. And especially your light tackle for inshore fishing. The main fishing season is March through November. We're early. We're settling in and looking for marlin. It could happen at any moment. Now watch your lure action. Make sure that it's performing right. The captain will tell you. The crew, topside, is always looking. They're also in radio contact with all the other captains of the fleet. They work together and they've spotted a marlin. We've spotted the marlin again. That's the boat rivet up to go chase it. Marlin's cruising on top, looking for bait fish. We're gonna try to give him some. Now watch our cast, here he goes. We're out in the water. There's the second one. No sign of the marlin just yet. There's a marlin, folks. We've just seen him. He's coming up toward our mullet. He just ducked down. Just ducked down. He's about 30 feet and back. He's just risen up again. He's swimming right out near our mullet. Oh, this is exciting here on the Baja. He's about 30 yards away. We're trying to get him to strike this mullet. He's still on top. We can just see his big fin. Looks like a big one, too, for a striped marlin. We're throwing out more dead bait. We just saw him out to the right. We're going to move the boat over to him. We've got the mullet near the back of the boat. The captain has put us in perfect position. Watch this. A strike. The marlin hits once. He hits twice. And here he comes. He's on and the battle begins. I'm in the chair. Oh, he's a nice sized marlin. Do they fight and do they jump? We can still see the shoreline. You don't go out very far.
right near the resort. But he isn't budging now, folks. He took one look at this boat. He probably saw this hat and says, that's him. He's here. We're making a little progress. Not much. There he is. Your first look at him probably up close. Getting me excited. Getting me real excited. I'll get him up. Just be patient. I think. They call this marlin aerobics out here. And it's a heck of a lot better than your Stairmaster and your health club, let me tell you. You can work up a sweat. Just saw a little flash of white out there. But just when I get about a foot, he takes that and another one back. He just decided to go down again after all of that work. All that fishing, I'm sorry. Don't you wish this could be you, huh? What are you doing sitting there? Come on down here to Buena Vista Beach Resort with me. We'll catch these things all day. In fact, sometimes it might take all day. We're keeping the pressure on him, not only with the rod, and there my rod just broke. Rod broke, the rod tip broke. Well, we've made life a little more difficult, or the marlin has. He has broken my rod. And he could tap that, if that line touches some of that, no matter how good it is, it could go. Well, there it is, folks. That's what's left of that rod. The rod put up a good fight. So did the marlin. Well, folks, I tell you what. That's why they call it fishing. They never called it catching. They called it fishing. Goodbye, Mr. Marlin. See you next time.
Well, that was exciting. Marlin won, Leo nothing. When we come back, big pargo and tuna with a double hookup on Fishing Tail.
Fishing tail. I'll have fishing tail.
It's another day. Now here's our bait. Looks good this morning, 12 to 14-inch mullet. Don't be shy, buy a lot. We'll fish in a super panga. Boy, are these fun. We'll be in close to shore, fishing this morning with Dave Frank Duddell, who guides pack-in trips on the Mammoth Lakes area in California when he's not saltwater fishing. Now that's not a bad life, Frank, and wouldn't you know it, he gets the first hookup. He's got a light quantum rod and reel and is taking a stroll.
Light tackle fishing, really great. Light tackle fishing. Right out there is that fish, right out there. Let's see if we can show him to you. He's right out there. There's a good look at that pargo fish. Coming up, Enrique's gonna try to pull him up. Grab him by the tail. He's gonna grab him by the gill, and here he comes. All right. Okay, way to go, Frank. There's what the pargo looks like. This one about 12, 15 pounds. Put up a great fight. They're in the rocks. They're rock cod fish. Call them pargos. Delicacy of the sea. Great eating. Unbelievable fish. That's just one of the many species they have out here at Baja and the Sea of Cortez. We're going to show you some more.
Well, remember I told you to buy a lot of bait? One swipe, and here's the result. I bet a trailer hook would stop that. Frank has another one.
Did you see him flash, Leo?
Yeah, I just saw him flash briefly. He took almost all your line, didn't he?
Took almost all of it, 30-pound test.
Took the trilene all the way down to the end, and it stopped him.
And it stopped.
Now the Fargo has gotten in the rocks, maybe tangled up in the rocks, because he's really taking it now. He's trying to pull that in. The line, the trilene is hanging in there. Hang on, Mr. Berkeley. We're fishing with 30-pound Berkeley trilene on this one. Doing a great job. Quantum saltwater reel. And a Quantum Tour Edition rod that's really showing off. Ho, ho, ho. That's what you've been fighting, huh? Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Here he comes, here he comes. Coming up to the top, he's really put on a fight. Big and fat and big fish gleaming in the Baja sun. That's what you're gonna catch when you come up here, folks. Fishing at its best. Oh, Lordy. We got him. There he is. Ricky, show everybody around the country. Nice fish. 15 pounds?
Yeah.
15, 16. Of course, it might be about 25 time we get back to Buena Vista.
Frank even let me catch some fish. Here's a real fighter on light tackle. It's called a trigger fish. It's lots of fun, and some people say, well, it tastes like lobster. Now, this is a Sierra. It's a road runner of Baja, very fast. They'll hit bait, but they'll also hit trolling rapalas at fast speed. They got razor-sharp teeth. The rockfish, well, they get big. Here comes a cabrilla. Now, they have the reputation for one of the best eating fish in Baja. And oh, by the way, the resort will clean and cook your daily catch every day for you if you wish. Then they'll freeze it, package it, and let you take it home. But now let's go tuna fishing. They are scattered and they're way out. No one has really found them yet. We're about 25 miles out, and suddenly we find porpoises. You find them, you find tuna.
Oh, folks, look at that. Look at that. Now, isn't that something? Yellowfin tuna, about how big? 20, 25? Maybe 40 pounds. Maybe 30 pounds. 30-pound tuna. First one of the season. They're going to be here all summer waiting for you. All right, we found the porpoises again. We found the porpoises. We're coming right on the outside of them. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, they are so beautiful. Below them are tuna. The porpoises love tuna. They love to race with them and play with them. Most friendliest creatures in the water, and some people say the most friendliest in the world. These are the porpoises of the Baja. Look how graceful. Oh, it comes right out of the water. And this is where they should be, not in a marine world.
Now let's catch some more tuna. You know, I call them the torpedoes of the Baja. Boy, can they cut through the water. I caught one after another with every pass to the porpoises. This was Baja fishing at its best.
Look at this tuna, folks. Look at this one. Oh, yeah. 35, 40 pounds. 40 pound, big one, okay. And up he comes. That's gonna make a wonderful meal. How about some sushi in the afternoon? Yeah. Baja style. And here comes the other part of the double. There they are. 2 doubles in about 30 seconds. Just off the edge of these porpoises. Way to go. Captain Ace is putting us on fish. Yes, sir. Mi amigo, el capitan. Oh, that's my favorite sound, a reel take a drag in Baja. Oh, on a yellowfin tuna. Oh. Cut right through this school of porpoises, and there he was. There he is. Another small one. Coming everywhere. And we got him. Yeah, and here he comes. There he is. Okay, double hookup, and they're going. Big one. Oh, this is a tuna. Both. Oh, yes. Oh, well. Woo. Oh. Yep, that's a nice one. Watch the line. Okay, there's one tuna. There's one. And watch the line. And here's the other one. Whoa. Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going? Look at him die. One after another. One after another. There he is. Oh, Lordy. Last run of the day. For the tuna. Aren't they beautiful? Those are the yellowfin tuna. Okay. Here he is. Coming aboard. Hey, I'd make a pretty good deckhand, folks. You know what? I'd make a pretty good deckhand. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to head back to Buena Vista Beach Resort. We're going to walk in that bar, and we're going to tell them a fishing tale. Woo!
Thanks to the experience and ability to find tuna by our Captain Jesus, our tuna flag was flying as we returned to Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort.
I'll have fish and tail.
Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. This was our home during our stay at the East Cape. We couldn't ask for more. Let me show it to you. It's now the jewel, the centerpiece of the East Cape. Its grounds, its pool area, an oceanside dining room is one of the finest facilities not only on the East Cape, but all of Baja. All for you to enjoy as we did. The resort is family owned. It's reflected in its personal relationship to the guest. You become part of the family. Chuy Valdez started this resort some 18 years ago with 13 rooms. He shares with us its growth.
17 years ago, I started with 13 rooms.
13 rooms.
13 rooms, very lucky number. And thanks God, we've been successful. We are very familiar operation,
Yes.
and that's the way we're here.
Tell us about the plans you have that's coming up real soon. Buena Vista Beach Resort is upgrading in a way that hasn't been done on by the East Cape Resort. So tell us what you're going to do.
First, we're gonna have 60 rooms, 60 bungalows.
60 bungalows.
I don't like to call room. They're
Right.
bungalows with their own patios, private, nice, very clean, good air condition. We're gonna have a beautiful swimming pool.
A big swimming
Big
pool.
swimming pool. Beautiful dining room right there in the ocean. You can cast from the terrace to the ocean.
And in the swimming pool, you're going to have water aerobics, I understand, and water volleyball. And
Yes, we have it's the shape of a whale.
okay,
That's my swimming pool, and the tail of the whale that's to play volleyball.
okay.
And then we have another part. We have a jacuzzi, and another part we have one. They call it aquarobic.
Aquarobic.
Aquarobic, and that one is to make exercise inside the water. We want to have our wet bar.
You could swim up to the bar.
Yes, the swimming pool for the kids.
Yes.
There is beautiful. Really is beautiful. I'm very excited.
Chuy, Baja, not only a great vacation, it's the Riviera of the West Coast. It's not expensive.
Not only exactly, it's not. The Baja California, especially the East Cape, our prices, they're very reasonable. Very reasonable. It's a bargain.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bargain for the service you're gonna have, for the kind of fish you're gonna catch, for the kind of room you're gonna have. It's a bargain. You don't find this in another part of the world.
You can't stay home.
Nope. It's better be here. Better be here.
Well, I'll have to tell you, it really does happen here almost every day on the Baja, and especially on the East Cape and Buena Vista Beach Resort. It's fabulous fishing. To Joey Valdez, his family, his wonderful staff, and all the captains and crew that took us out to catch those fish. And gosh, we now know what a big pargo is and how he can strip our line all the way down to the spool. The Cabrillas and the Sierras taught us how they can get our bait and hid into those rocks, and we know what rock fishing really is. To the porpoises who found the first tuna of the season that we were able to catch on our boat, the yellowfin tuna, that was really a thrill. But I'll never forget that striped marlin. We fought and we fought and fought. And I had him right up to the boat, and he outfought me. He got away, and he's still out there. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to get him. And if you haven't been to the East Cape and the Baja, shame on you. You better make plans now. It's a wonderful, wonderful vacation. And I'm going to leave you with my 3 favorite words, the words you hear out here at the East Cape on the water every day. Fish on, everybody.
Now you too can enjoy the fabulous fishing on the East Cape in Baja. And stay in comfort at the Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. It's the jewel of the East Cape. From the new swimming pool with its swim-up bar, oceanfront dining room, and a modern sports fishing fleet, it's the Baja Resort that everyone wants to come to. It's easy too. One call does it all. From resort reservations, the best in airline fares, and the only resort that arranges your transportation to and from the Los Cabos airport. Cost? That's the best part. There is no better bargain in an international vacation than the East Cape of Baja. Call now for the price of your Baja vacation. You won't believe the low cost. Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort, specializing in corporate and group parties too, but with a personal touch that makes you a part of their family. Call now for the best in a Baja vacation. The Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. This could be you.
I don't care if the sun don't shine. I'm gonna kick back and drop me a line to the bottom of the deepest hole. Then I'm gonna hang on to my fishing pole. Gonna catch a whale or tell a fishing tale. Come rain or hail.
And when you fly to the Baja Sun, fly Alaska Airlines.